fancy gleaming logo plays out once again. I was really happy with this logo. I worked really hard on this, but couldn't have done this without Joe Scaringe, who actually designed it. So I thought I'd do a little bit of commentary while I had a free moment to myself. It's been a really choice weekend. Anybody who's interested, trying to get this up and trying to get it finished, and it's actually almost finished, which is great. I'm exhausted. I can't even speak. But I was sick Friday. Rested up to try to get the weekend to myself, and all fell to shit. Lost a $600 pair of glasses, spun out of control because the internet decided to die, and we had to go into the city to rectify that and pay through the nose to do it. And on top of everything else, I got lost today in my own neighborhood. Yeah. Anyway, so here we go. Yeah, it's all about this pose. And we're obviously looking at the middle. I'll be adding some commentary here in just a minute. Oh man, this is hard to hold.
This is really hard to hold in this pose.
There you have it. It is, and I didn't expect that. The pipe is really heavy. Aside from the fact that it's pretty authentic, and yeah, there I am. As materials go, it is heavy on the hand, man, and I've only got about 3/4 of this glove built. But there's nothing like it. It bends like the real thing. It looks like the real thing, and you know me, I test this stuff out in light wherever I can, and you know, this is the final, you know, middle tip, and I'm very proud of it because it's the hardest one. And by this point in time, 25 years plus, all the reference out there, all the assist I've gotten on this project, and this is months coming. There are a lot of people behind this that helped me get this to where it is, and I'll be thanking each of you in time.
Yeah?
Getting Arundel in the hand here, as I recall.
I gotta get you to shoot some camera stuff for me, honey.
Aaron and I both had kind of a
You
rough
do that
day
with
today.
it?
This is actually us just coming down off our rough day.
Some camera stuff for me, wouldn't you?
And Erin's been really instrumental in helping me get this last round of orders and this last prototype and this last hurrah done. She really believes in everything I do, and I would be lost without her. So she is shooting me, and yeah, everything is working out pretty well. Actually, everything is working out perfect. If you want to know the truth, the glove is perfect in my humble purview. Being the self-taught expert I am, and all the work that went into this and all the effort that went into this, both with me and other individuals over the years, and that goes for getting the proper reference to measurements to everything I've ever sought to do with this thing. I really do. It's like it's very cool. This is finally what I always wanted to do, really. And I've said that a couple times before, and I thought, but you know what? I've had a fresh pair of eyes now for about 10 months or so, and I came back to this project with the rabid desire to really knock it out of the park for the few guys waiting. And when they are done, I will make one for me. And maybe I'll even keep the prototype. And this is the prototype. We'll get the other, and I've said in this video, the index tip is just a test tip, as good as it is. The P210 temp blades, which are my masters. I have an individually assigned blade for each finger to take into account the grouting work that goes underneath them, on the tips themselves, on the bends. And I'll be talking more. This is going to be an extended video. I'm just cutting together a really quick segment and throwing on some commentary. But anyway, the glove is fantastic. It's great. I'm done. I mean, it works. It bends. It looks. Every single lighting setup moves like it's supposed to. It feels like it's supposed to. It is as authentic as they come, and I feel really for the first time totally legit that I'm able to pull it off and pull it off consistently, and that's what I strive for in the end these days, is consistency. I was able to improve what I needed to improve and transmogrify it onto the pipe from sheet. It brought forth its authentic visage to a level I could never have dreamed of, working with sheet metal for so many years on this. And I was able to bring those details out, and which tells me I'll be able to do it again and again and again for the last guys, and we'll talk about those details in detail. But here you go, man. It's all about the shots, it's all about revisiting the shots, and it's all about the lighting and everything else. And this is, you know, look, man, or woman, whoever's watching this, I am testing this out for myself as much as I am the next guy. This is how much I care. I'm using my mind's eye to look at this thing in as many angles, as many setups as I possibly can to make sure I didn't miss a trick. And inexorably on my other gloves, my previous models, I was so close, and you know, I was checking these angles out, and I would find one little thing and go, God, that's not it. But you know what? Even in the past 6 months, I've gotten this amazing influx of reference that I never had before. Thank you to all those who supplied it for this project. And that, with my expertise, the authentic materials, and a couple more surprises I haven't talked about yet, this will be what I'm going out on, a high note, highest note there is. My own satisfaction. For me, anyway. Because I'm my own worst critic. And I'm also, you know, my own worst enemy. But I'm working out a good clip. I've gone through the process now for a couple of weeks, and I'm able to gauge myself time-wise. Erin is my partner in crime on this, and she certainly is keeping me motivated and excited, and I've never had a better fan, frankly. Sorry, guys. She is my number one. She is the first lady of horror. She's the first lady of nightmare. She's the first lady of the glove craft, and I love her dearly. There's a lot more stuff coming up, guys, in the coming weeks and months as I finish these off. And even when I'm done, I'm going to be doing some stuff that we'll talk about later. But yeah, there are some surprises coming, and more than one. Stuff I haven't talked about for a very long time. You know, I look at this stuff really quickly. I'll just say this on the closing count. You know, the thickness is just, you can see on the arcs there. And the arcs even match up. I match to every single aspect of this glove across the board. And, you know, the templates, you know, will tell. They'll give you away if you don't know what you're doing. Luckily, I know what I'm doing. Luckily, my temps are good. As I made them so. You know, look. This is what we're doing. This is the final hurrah, and I'm putting everything I can into it. I hope you guys are getting something out of it, because this guy right here could be doing a host of other things. Don't ask me why he's doing what he's doing or talking in third person. I've been doing this since I was 19 years old. Listen to that. Hear that? That's real pipe, you guys. Nothing like it. Yeah. Sitting here at midnight going on about pipe. Looks good, though. Looks really good. Not too bad for 43, huh? At least physically. Won't get into the mental. Because there's just too much to judge on that. And we'll leave it to the professionals. I'm sure they'd have something to say. And I guess that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll have some more tomorrow. I'm a little behind, obviously, but such is my life. Such is my life indeed. Thanks for listening. See you guys tomorrow with more.